may possibly have been clearer and more focused on the power that is held within each person.
The Gospel according to Thomas does a story. It's comprised of 14 sayings attributed to Jesus. Whosoever finds interpretation shall never taste death. Let not him who seeks desist until he finds. When he finds, he will be troubled. The sayings themselves are not the secret. The secret lies in their interpretation. The true answers, it will trouble you because it goes against what you've been told. And when the truth of it sets in, it will marvel you. And then you will know your power, that you have supreme reign over the Bible. And there are many explanations as to the reasoning expressed. You read it and compare it to what you see in the New Testament. It's a very different kind of book, presenting a quite different Jesus. They claim that these particular teachings about Jesus meshed with certain philosophical principles that only grew in popularity.
How many have heard of the lost Gospel of Thomas? The Lost Gospel of Thomas.
Some of you have heard of that text.
Very
powerful text.
The
Lost Gospel of Thomas is powerful because it is believed to be the actual words of Jesus as he was teaching those around him how to use the power of human emotion in his life. And if the indigenous people know it, and if the ancient people know it, what happened to our
knowledge? Well, this is a very good question.
And the answer is this. In our Western tradition,
when I say Western, I'm assuming
that we are of the Judeo-Christian tradition, is what I'm talking about here. There was a time when this field, the language of emotion, was part of our tradition. It was in our text. The year 25. In the year 325.
In the year 325.
And we lost tremendous amounts of information. In the early
Constantine
with the
had to make decisions.
What information do we exclude?
What information do we exclude?
Is
And
that
what we know
at
now
least,
is that
at least,
at least
four
at least
books
45
were either completely
books
taken
were
away
either completely
or
taken away
tremendously edited
or tremendously
into
edited
what we call today our
into
Western
what we call
biblical
today our Western
When those
biblical
edits
tradition.
were made, we lost the information
And when
that
those
tells us
edits
everything
were
is
made,
connected.
we lost the
We
information
lost it,
that tells us
language.
everything is connected. Information that
Field.
tells us
We know the
language
information lost.
that speaks to this.
We are
field.
now
We know
recovering
information lost
scrolls
because we are now
in the Nag
recovering
Hammadi.
the information
This is how we know this
in the
information
Dead
was
Sea
lost.
Scrolls, in the Nag Hammadi library, in the Coptic texts.
When we find
This is
writings
how we know this information was lost.
that are not resources, but are when we find
that they
writings
do
belonging to
indeed
Jesus
come from him.
that are the ones that are. However, we are
when the-
inclined to believe that they do indeed come from him. However, when the
One of the themes of the course, maybe the main theme of the course, is the diversities of early Christianity. In fact, a lot of scholars like to talk about not Christianity in the first 100 years, but Christianities. This is one of the themes also of Bart Ehrman's textbook, so you should have picked up on this. There's lots of different kinds of Christianities, and we'll be talking about those kinds. Right. Today, we get to one of the most interesting differences to most people because most modern people are not at all familiar with the Gospel of Thomas. And so the Gospel of Thomas, not in our canon for several reasons, but we can talk about that at some point at the end of the lecture if you want to know. It was rediscovered and published and it's created something of a sensation.
However, when the sayings seem to be a bit we are told they have been edited out due to validity, rather than the fact that they are the sacred truth intended to be passed into the hands of all people. but that have only been reserved for a few. Any spotlight on the belief that each person is filled with the same higher power as Jesus, rather than it being an outside force to be feared, would have changed everything we know about life and our entire history. Because we are each different does not make us separate. We are all a part of the same one concept, we take different forms. Here are some of the sayings of Jesus from the Gospel according to Thomas, and their possible interpretations. Verse number 3. If those who lead you say to you, "See, the kingdom is in the sky," then the birds of the sky will precede you. If they say to you, "It is in the sea," then the fish will precede you outside of you. When you come to know yourselves, then you will become known, and you will realize that it is you who are the sons of the living Father. But if you will not know yourselves, you dwell in poverty, and it is poverty. This teaching refers to the consequences of believing that power is outside of the individual. If you believe that this ruling power belongs to someone or something else, then that thing will hold dominion over your life. Of who we each truly are. Consciousness that moves through everything, and that all power comes from within. We can live in an ascended and rich. The kingdom is inside of you, is outside of you. You literally manifest from within. If you will not know yourselves, you dwell in poverty, and it is you who are that poverty. The belief that outside events and people's life keeps them from living the richness that is rightfully theirs, as they believe. 27. If you do not turn away from the things that disturb us and believe in the power within all things, we will continue to experience lives. If they say to you, "Where did you come from?" say to them, "We came from the light, the being on
If
its
they
own
ask
accord,
you,
and established itself, is you,
"It is
say,
me,"
"We are the elect of the living Father." If they ask you, "What is the sign of your Father in?" it is movement and repose. The word is the consciousness of each person, manifested as a physical being. It is the all in all that exists as each individual. Consciousness lives through us as activity and awareness. Verse 77. Jesus said, "It is I who am the all. From me did the all come forth, and unto me did the all extend." Fine. This explains that Jesus lives within everything. What lives in him also lives in things. Verse 113.
his disciples said
to him,
"When will the
kingdom come?"
Jesus said,
"It will not come
"It will not come by waiting for it.
It will
It will
not
be a matter of
saying,
here it is,
here it is,
or
or there it is. Father is spread out upon the earth, and men. We have always had the power within ourselves, but we have lost sight of it. It is not something that we have to wait to experience. This consciousness is already a part of all things, including each person.
To unleash in our lives, first, we have to understand how it works.
And the science tells us how it works. Secondly, we must speak the language that the divine matrix recognizes, and science cannot tell us that. That comes from our past, from our culture, from our history, from those who have learned and used this language for thousands. So this is what we're doing right now. We're learning what did Jesus and what did the great masters say about this language, because it's the talking Buddhist or Hindu or Christian, pre-Christian traditions, that there is a field of energy and that we have the language to use that field. This is an actual page out of the Gospel of Thomas. So we know that this ancient gospel actually existed. Some of the letters, these are Greek letters. You can actually read some of, if you know Greek, you can see some of the Greek letters right here. In the Gospel of Thomas, two very important keys. This was written right around 300. We've been in the Buddhist monasteries in Tibet, and they're telling us that we feel one, two, that we must have already been answered. Okay, and now we're in an Egyptian monastery with the texts that used to be our tradition before they were edited, and we're going to look at the instructions that tell us how to do that. Okay if we do that? Is that good? Okay. Gospel of Thomas. If you have a copy of the Gospel of Thomas, this is verse 6, translated from the Nag Hammadi Library. And if you do not have a copy, it's in our books, and you can go to any library and pick this up. Verse 106. Look at what the Gospel of Thomas
says.
It says about thought and emotion. When you make your thought and your emotion one, what happens? You will say. The Gospel of Thomas is talking about thought and emotion. It's saying when you make your thought and your emotion one, look at what happens. You will say to the mountain, move away, and the mountain will move away. It's saying that when you can make your thought and your emotion into one single potent power to speak to the world. Secondly, when you make the two one, what are they talking about? What are the two? Let's go back to our image. The emotion. When the two become one in our hearts, the feelings in our bodies. When thought and emotion become one, and you'll see how to do that in just a minute. Let's go back to the Gospel of Thomas, another verse. Now this is verse 48. Saying that it was recorded at least 3 different times in the same Gospel. Look at what this says. If the two make peace with each other in this one house. When Jesus is talking, what is he talking about? What is he talking about? Precisely you. You are the house. You are the temple. If the two make peace with each other in this house, if thought and emotion become one, if they make peace with each other in this house, look what happens. They will say to the first, powerful it is to marry thought and emotion. But they still haven't told us how. That's the next piece. Today, there is a passage. How many have heard, ask and ye shall receive? Have you heard that before? Ask and heard that ask and ask and ask and nothing happens. Because the asking is not done with the voice. The asking is not done, please, please, bring this to my world. That's not asking. To ask, we must speak to the field, to the divine matrix language that the field recognizes. And a language that's meaningful. The field doesn't recognize our voice, recognizes the power of our heart. Remember, and creates electrical waves, magnetic waves, language the field recognizes. So when the field your heart as if your prayer is already answered, that creates the electrical and the magnetic waves that bring that answer to you. In the Bible that you have today, the King James Version, John 16, 23, 24, what you have version. You have the edited version. The edited like this. This is the edited. Whatsoever ye ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. To ask nothing in. Okay? Ask and shall receive, may be full. Okay, this is the edited version. This is so amazing to me because they took out the two sentences that tell us how to ask. In the 4th century, when the edits happened, they took those two sentences out. Would you like to see those two original sentences? Okay, we'll go back into the original Aramaic and we'll look at a new translation. This is the original Aramaic. It begins, this is the pieces. You ask straightly, directly, from inside my name, you will be given. It says, so far you've not done this, because if we ask with our voice, we have not done this. Now here's the piece that was edited. Here is what was lost. Look at these two very powerful sentences. Ask without hidden motive and be surrounded by your answer. Be enveloped by what you desire. Look what it's saying. It's not saying to speak a word. It's saying to be surrounded, to feel as if. If you are surrounded, you are feeling as if. If you want the perfect relationship in your, want the healing in the body of your loved ones, feel the feeling of what it is like as if that has already happened. By what? Because that is when your thought and your emotion become one. You think the thought of the healing in your loved ones, and the love of they become one, and that is the language that this field recognizes. Does that make sense? You're going to see an example of this, another example here in just a moment. Ask without hidden motive. What does it mean? Hidden motive. precisely what the Buddhists are telling us. Act without the judgment, the right or the wrong or the good. Ask without the ego. From the heart. Is it meaningful to give you T? If it says be surrounded, that means to feel as if. Now, if that sounds too religious, because it's from the Bible, we spoke this morning about Neville, the philosopher Neville, early in the 20th century. His book, The Power of One Thing. You must make your future dream a present fact now by assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled to come from the place that it's already happened. Now, this is what those practitioners did with that cancerous tumor. I want to just elaborate a little bit. Practitioners healed the woman with her tumor this morning. They did not judge as wrong or bad or good. They accept that tumor possibly one of many possibilities, because in the quantum world all things are possible. So they didn't say bad cancer, you must operate on you, or we're going to use radiation on you. They didn't. They accepted the cancer as it was, without hidden motive, without to choose a new reality by feeling, assuming the feeling as if the woman is already healed. So what they did was they felt
so in the Buddhist traditions, they are telling us
fully healed, fully enabled, fully capacitated, already happened. And the chant that they were using, wassa, wassa, loosely translates into the words already done. Already done. And then when they got mate means now, not a year from now, not 5 minutes from now, in the quantum world now. And her body responded. It must. Physical reality must respond to the language that it understands. So in the Buddhist traditions, they are telling us quality of the feeling. And in the Judeo-Christian traditions, they are giving us the instructions, be surrounded, to be enveloped, how to create that feeling. And when you put those all together, it's something that happens in our hearts, not in our mind. Feeling as if the prayer is already answered, with no judgment and no ego, and feeling from the result. Feeling from the result as if it's already happened. Are there any martial artists here in the room? Karate experts? I studied martial arts when I was in my 20s and 30s, a little bit in my 40s and 50s. Have you seen martial artists when they demonstrate their focus by breaking a concrete block? Have you seen that? You've all seen that before, right? Okay, here's the secret. Here's the secret to that. When the martial artist thing that they
Now, is this any better? Let's see. Is this any better, guys? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Am I good on YouTube? I appreciate you guys being patient with me. I'm just gonna make sure that they're able to hear me. I think I'm having some difficulties in this area. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. This is crazy. I swear, if it's not one thing, the next, right? You know, these are the things we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. When it comes to anything you're trying to do, you know, there's some type of interference that happens. Something to throw you off your game, something to make you feel a little bit inadequate. Wow, thank you. I didn't even ask. Bluetooth turning off by itself. Listen, let me back up. Okay, I was talking about the light body. Anybody? Let's start over talking about the light body and what he was saying. That information. We're not going to get into all of the, you know, the Bible this, the Bible that. He did reiterate a lot of information about things being changed at certain times and certain things removed. There's so many books of the Bible that are removed. When people talk about the Bible, that's like such a small book compared to all these so-called gospels that they have, right? So what's to say what's true, what's not? So we know that the certain things that actually show us or connect us to true light or true information. When it comes to me, obviously, I'm looking to what's going to connect me to some truth. I'm looking to what's going to make sense, what's going to coincide, you know, so on and so forth. So when it comes to those things, we have to make sure that we are abreast to what makes sense to us, right? When it comes to us understanding some things, right? So as I said before, the light body is the like the human energy field. We talk about the energy aura of the body that protects our consciousness through what we call the holographic template. The holographic template I call the spot. That is that green screen. That's the area of, you know, of where you can't really get to. It's like right there, but it's kind of beyond the reach. You kind of have to like go back around to even see another part of it because there's this one area you cannot get to, right? When it comes to that, that generates the physical manifestation. So as we experience these things within this material reality, it's comprised of many interwoven layers of what we call electromagnetic energy. There's an electromagnetic frequency, it's light, and it's sound waves. And what it does is it makes up the conscious intelligence. What it does is identifies the functions of each thing that we have to exist within this entire universal time matrix or the simulated area that we're in, right? Because what's happening is each part of that light in that sound wave, they're interwoven, you know, and then there's like certain things that we have to tap into or be a part of because we actually have that same light energy within us because we are of the same energy. It's the same core energy. The light body is basically the holder of our consciousness, and it records and it identifies things throughout time, you know, the things that even come from our ancestors, the stem cells and light body energy within us, so on and so forth, you know. So it's the holder of our consciousness, and like I said, it records all this information and all this stuff, and it holds the living light code, or what we would call our blueprint or the structure, you know, for our life coding, right? And it maintains our direct, intimate connection and the communication with our higher self, the Godhead, the Source, the Most High, God, whatever you want to call it. You know, this thing actually is what keeps us into a connection with the Source, being able to actually have that light. There are three different levels of the light body. You know, a lot of these things we have to stay focused on because we're in a spiritual battle right now. We're in the spiritual warfare. There are so many different things that are going on that we aren't privy to. So if you're not aware of something, right, there's so many things that can be used that you wouldn't be able to say make the changes to, or have the information to manifest what you need to manifest to make sure certain things that yesterday about the Metatronic reversal that's happening right now. The Metatronic reversal is the reversal of the genes, the reversal of what's going on with our frequency coding in ourselves, the changing, the transmutating, actually trying to transmute to a different state of being. People are talking about so many things with like the land and it is, those things are definitely important. But when it comes to you being a changed individual from the person or the spirit or the light body that you are, when that's actually being manipulated to transform you into something else, I think these things are more important to focus on, and making sure that you're staying connected and not being caught up in that, how can I say it, that inorganic frequency, that inorganic wave, that inorganic biometric like frequency coding that can actually implement certain things on your life that you can make changes on later, right? When it comes to that, the Metatronic code that is based on two spheres, and one is a bi-wave influence. I hear a lot of people talking about the Vesica Pisces, and this has a lot to do with that. And it's used in reversal because it's able to be manipulated by the eternal fears of energy and frequency waves, the fallen conscious, such as the fallen angels. When you hear about these spirits and things of that nature, it's just a code, a configuration, it's a light code, it's a frequency, it's a mutation of genes, it's kind of what affects the Christos or the Christos spirit that is within your blood, the plasma, the light energy that you are composed of, and it's easily manipulated because the body being 90% water actually absorbs light, sound, and frequency waves. So what happens is when these things are affecting your body easily, it can easily change or shape the form of the cells in your body, because your body is mostly water. Just like you pour water in a glass or a bottle, it's going to have the shapes on and so forth. Yes, there it is. You're going to have that same thing going on within the cell structures of your body because of a formation that is being put upon it. So I know a lot of people don't, see these things as important, but when it comes to making sure that you are taking care of the things within your physical self and being able to stay connected to the spiritual realm that actually is the part of you that controls everything that is more dominant in taking you to a better place. Grandma, great day, babe. And right, sister, everybody talking about Metatronic. Oh, right, with that's this stupid guy. Oh my gosh. And you know what? That's funny that that's true. And with that, I don't know what is the thing with Facebook Mela. I forgot what he's calling it, but it may be something of the sort, sis. But the Metatronic reversal and mutation is like something that keeps a person from being able to reach an external crystal spiral frequency coding, which is what manifests into the mind and blocks or obstructs the higher conscious potential, or letting you elevate, or so that's what the name of his thing is. That's crazy, because that's actually something that is being affected by these two spheres. There's two spheres of a bi-wave influence, and one is that Vesica Pisces thing, which is used in reversals instead of the eternal life three spheres or the Trinity. So they're trying to do the two. Wow, that shit crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry. In the chat, guys, I know. Yeah, I'm like, what is you talking about? In the chat, I have a sister over there. She's saying that Metatron is like a fallen angel thing. Yeah, sis, it would be like, yeah, pretty much. It would be like the fallen angel thing. Like she said, the sister saying that because of what it actually is, that you're right. But hold on, let me think for a minute. Okay, so with the Metatronic code, okay, it's transforming or transmutating to the Vesica Pisces, which is a reversal of the two instead of the eternal three spheres of light, which is the real Trinity wave of life, right? So the fallen conscious, such as the fallen angelics and the imposter spirits, they are due to that Metatronic code. The configuration in the planet, and it's a result of the excessive misuse of all of the free will that people have in choice and everything that goes against the divine plan of what's natural in creation. So with all this fake stuff going on, all this GMO, pretend this, pretend that, all this stuff is going against the divine plan of the natural order or the natural life, right? So kind of, that's actually what's going on, sis. That's crazy. So that's really, literally, I got to look more into that Facebook name thing with this Sims World. I did a short video on it just when it came out that day, but it's actually going into a Sims world. It's a Sims world. So I did a story on this back in November 2020. That's crazy. That was like 2 years ago. It was more toward the end of November though. But yeah, talking about that, the Metatronic reversal means it's to digress from the basically, okay, the Metatronic reversal means to digress from the original Christos divine blueprint, which the Christos is the original spirit within our soul, our spirit. They try to make it a physical being, a physical person, but we know what it is. The divine blueprint of the 12-3 grid and manifest that Antichrist life forms. So the fallen angels, Antichrist, as you were saying, Sister Irma. So with the original creation program of what they would call the crystal code or the Christ code from the God source, it is altered or it's changed, it's modified. It's modified in any kind of way. So the ability to self-regenerate and ascend is interrupted. So for us to be able to self-regenerate and ascend, they're trying to interrupt that by impeding on our energies and capitulating it. So with this Facebook, so the Facebook, what it's going to do, it's going to turn around and it's going to make the capturing of those people by putting them in that world, that fake world. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk about this more. Yeah, I definitely am. So they'll be interrupted, leading into that fallen. It's gonna lead people to the fallen consciousness and the potential destruction. I'm gonna have to come back to this. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna talk about this Metatronic reversal later on tonight. If you guys want to tune in, make sure you guys go subscribe to me on YouTube. I have started a new YouTube channel. It is SisterSoul.com. You can go to SiStarSoul.com, SisterSoul.com. Go to SisterSoul.com, subscribe, like, and share. This video did have some technical difficulties. Please don't make that impede on on my performance when it comes to YouTube, guys. I'm definitely a little more organized. I've had some glitches due to the Wi-Fi in my move to Texas, but I'm generally a little more organized and thorough. So make sure you guys tune in later on, because I will be definitely talking about the Metatronic reversal on YouTube later on this evening. Thanks so much for tuning in to Sister Soul Talk About a segment on the main radio. Make sure you tune in each and every Sunday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard, Central Standard Time. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in to Sister Soul. Have a great one. Okay, sister. That's crazy. Sis, hold on. I don't know if you about to go to bed. I'm gonna get ready to run to the store real quick. But sis, if you can come up for like 5 minutes before I get off of here, I would like for you to. Let me put this thing in here real quick. Because I didn't even think of it, of that when I was even talking about the reversal. I was talking about that on Huey's channel not too long ago, which is crazy. But yeah, that's crazy, right? So yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm getting ready to go to the store and stuff, but I'm going to definitely have to hop on here later. I'm gonna do it this evening when the Wi-Fi isn't so heavy and hot. When there's a lot of people on there, I noticed that makes it act stupid like that. That pissing me off, man. Everything is acting really retarded and stuff. But yeah, if you don't got time to jump off, sis, I know it's late over there. You don't got to, but I want to ask you a quick question because I didn't even think about that when I was talking about the reversal. That shit crazy. sis, sis,
Can you
you there?
hear me? Oh wait, am I muted?
Sis,
Can you hear me?
you there? I can't hear you. You
Oh, okay,
muted.
wait.
It
Out
says
headphone external. Uh, uh,
okay. Like what's going on? This shit been acting crazy all day. When I say why when I don't get ready to do my damn show, this shit go to acting stupid like that. I mean, it don't usually do that all the time, but that was really crazy. I couldn't even get the video to play or nothing. But anyway, what's going
can
on
you hear?
with you?
You can hear me, right?
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Oh yeah. I'm like, wait, what's wrong?
You
Yeah,
can't hear me?
sis.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
That crazy. That okay, it was acting crazy the whole dang time. Do you hear me? I was getting so aggravated, trying not to get frustrated. I'm like,
Oh.
Lord. But anyway, yeah, the Metatronic reversal. When you said that, I'm thinking like, yeah, that's true. It does have to do with the fallen angels, basically, the imposter spirits, the fake spirits, or the bad spirits. So, what was you thinking? What made you not
Because you said,
they
yeah.
said
Mm-hmm. When you said Metatronic, I heard Metatron, so I'm like, wait, I know that name, you know? Um, so it reminded me, and then I heard the word, what's it, Meta, and then I thought of Facebook because Bro Sanchez did a stream on it, I think 2 days ago or yesterday, about, they're trying to get with the program, like, um get you caught up all in Facebook. You can upload your mind or something like that. I'm like, what? So yeah, Metatron. I don't know if you can
yeah,
hear me.
it's the Sims. Yeah, I could hear you. Says I had muted just in case it was an echo. It's a
Oh,
Sims game. Since I was saying that, do you remember that Sims game that came out
mm-hmm.
some years back? I don't know if y'all had it over there. When that game
Yeah.
came out, I knew that it was weird. I never liked it. It was like, come over here, you build a farm, and it's like, why are they trying to see how you're going to build or want your life to be? So I think they made information from that, just like how they use the computer to get our information. I did a short build on it earlier, but
Mm-hmm.
when what he's doing is going to be like, you know how they kept talking about the CERN, it's pretty much like that, because
Yes.
of of what he's doing. So when it comes to what you call the Metatronic, that's what I was saying. That was the Facebook thing.
Hmm.
Metatronic reverse. It's a code that has to do with two spheres of a body influence, and it has to
Oh,
do with
it's borging,
if I don't
sis.
know.
So you're going in and out.
Oh, where? Let me do this. Hold on, sis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to get I'm about. My son with his big ass mouth. Hold on a second. Girl.
Yeah,
Sis,
maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I
okay.
hear you.
Yeah, I had to get get out there. It's this computer. I don't know what the heck be going on with this computer. Mind you, this thing it act worse than the damn laptop was doing. This thing brand new. But
Damn.
it's something I don't got set up right. I know, because I'm not very tech savvy. So I'm gonna get it together sooner or later when I
Yeah.
have time. But yeah, so what was I saying? You said I was trying to say something about that. Or were you talking? Go ahead if you had something to say real
No.
quick.
No, you were just let me see. Yeah, about uploading your with the CERN thing, I guess.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. So basically, it's like the CERN. You know how they were talking about, oh, they used to be saying how the CERN gonna be capturing the souls or whatever. Not they, we did, because I was thinking that too. But thinking about that, when you think about like the tech and the wave and all these different things with the wave forming and
Yeah.
blah blah blah. So the Metatronic reversal, it's an actual code, like I said. Did you hear when I was saying that earlier, or it was going out in and out?
No, I heard. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I don't want to repeat it again. So, girl. So anyway, what it is like you said, when it comes to like the fallen angels, it's actually like fallen consciousness, such as like that the fallen angels, the imposter spirits, and it's a code, it's a certain configuration in the planet, right? And it's the result of like the misuse of stuff, excessive misuse of everything, all the physical stuff, all the greeds, and all the so-called deadly sins, the things that people say are the bad things or whatever, all the
Yeah.
people misusing things, right? The
Mhm.
misuse of people's free will or the choice or whatever, and making a choice, bless you, making a choice to either do the right things or going against the things that aren't against the divine plan, I guess, or what's best for the earth or our atmosphere, our universe, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So, or going against God or going against the God source, right? So, in the cycles of evolution, there's like this opposing expression that reaches this point, and it starts to like, how can I say, shatter our cosmic order or make different things happen. So what they're doing, they're manipulating the general or the natural order of what they be calling it. I'll be hearing the brother say it a lot, the earth. You know how the earth ends and then the things start over. They said this happened before, blah blah blah. So that.
Mm-hmm.
So with that,
Like this cycle.
the cycle. Thank you, sis.
Yeah.
So the
Mm-hmm.
earth cycle. So because with that or whatever. So what they trying to do, they're trying to make something different, the fake one, so they can get people to fall up under that mess, and using those energies or whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
leading into a fallen consciousness and more of destruction, because obviously that's going against what's natural to our conscious, what we're supposed to be doing or what we're here for, what our real journey is or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
And what it is doing is altering the crystal codes that's in our body. We talk about that all the time. That's that light body being affected. That's the shape shifting of the cells and all that stuff. So it's a lot they're doing with modifying the coding in our body. So when they modify it, we're not running at the right how can I say it, the right currencies. So
Frequency. Yeah.
the right frequency. Yeah, it's like having a short, like you plug something in the wall. You know how you got something you done bent in, then the cord got a little crack in it. So now it's not getting that circuit like it's supposed to. That's what's going on. And that's keeping
Yeah.
people in that lower state. So yeah, it's
Mm.
crazy. This shit is crazy with the what you say this called, sis? This thing, metabolic?
Metatron.
Metatron. So he
Yeah, that's his
basically
name.
saying it.
And they know him as Archangel Michael. That's Metatron.
Right. Wow, that's crazy, sis. I will say that.
And they say
Yep.
like he's a good angel and blah 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 blah
Yep.
blah. Yeah, but I don't know if that's
Yeah, they
and
say that. You're right, because they use it with like that Kabbalah circles and all of that.
yeah, it's a
Mm-hmm.
Jewish angel, archangel,
Mm-hmm.
Metatron, and he has a twin brother. I forgot his name. But he's like he is. They say he is like God.
Right. connected to something with that, what they call it, but the artificial, right? It's the
Yeah.
what they entropic or something like that.
I don't know.
Entropic source system.
I don't know the
The
word.
tree. No, I heard them somebody talking about this before. It's a tree of like you know how we talk about the tree of life, but it's a
Tree.
tree of artificial life. So basically,
Ah.
it's the GMO tree.
Yeah, they say it's the dark side of like the how do you say that?
Exactly.
Dark
The
side of
black
the tree.
tree of life. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Like there's the front of the tree and then there's the back side of the tree and that's the
Mm-hmm.
dark side. Yeah, or the what they say the left hand path.
Right. And
Mm-hmm.
like you say, the shadow. So
Yeah.
the Metatronic reversal, it connects to the Metatronic implants in the shadow body, or what we would say is the negative form that's designed
Oh.
to reverse and drain the life force out of the body, basically. So that's the energy, the vampires, energy vampire, the suckers of life, the anything that's taken away from the natural being or whatever and
Hmm.
in the body. So the shadow body or the negative form is got to be cleared from the human body for the light body to connect and to be able to ascend into that, what you call that 12th dimensional plate. They call template of the human body, getting out of the physical, going into the natural. So the unnatural configuration that's built by these people that whatever the artificial intelligence, which is um it's like a parasite. It's a parasite
Mm.
to us, to us because it's like invasive. It's alien. It's invasive, just like the nanoparticles, and it's going against.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like all
yeah.
that stuff is crazy because it's like they be putting this shit in our face so much, especially with that right there, Metatron. So he's literally saying, "Yeah, I'm finna be doing this Metatronic shit."
Hmm. So because the name says it, Mikael.
Mm,
Mi, Ka is spirit and El.
Mikael.
You see, so he's I am the spirit of El.
Mm.
Grandma said, yep, I want them to see everything in this cranium. I'm done for me. I'm down for metaverse. Upload, beam me up, Jesus. And the truth will set them free.
It will set they dumb ass free.
Shit.
Facts. They couldn't even handle the shit the real shit, man.
Shit.
That's crazy. So the Metatron, the literal, and wait, you say, hold on, sis. You said it means what again? I am
Uh,
L. It say what?
no, I was just free thinking. Look, because his name is Mika. You write Mika, Michael, but you say
Mm-hmm.
Mikael.
Mike. Right. Okay, you were saying
See?
Michael. Okay, I was wondering what you
Yeah,
were saying, Mikael.
yeah. No, because it's just Michael. But the way they write it is Mika and then like a hyphen and then L. So it's
Right.
yeah. So because like Lucifer, they say is Uri and then hyphen L, Uriel.
Uriel, right.
Yeah, so they have like all their names: Raphael, Mikael, Uriel. I forgot the other ones.
All the LL. But you
Cadmiel,
wait, but what did
yeah.
you say it meant though? Hold on, that's what I was saying. What did
Oh,
you say it meant?
let me see. So Michael is me is
Mm-hmm.
just me, I. Um, Ka is the spirit,
Mm-hmm.
and L is Shaitan or Lucifer. I am the spirit of Lucifer or the spirit of God because it's the fake God, right?
Right. Now, listen, now what you just said, breaking the name down, what we said it means, Metatron, because that means Michael is talking about the different things or whatever. So listen to what you just said, breaking the name down, right? So with Metatronic reversal, okay, wait a minute. When you said that, okay, I want to say this right. So with the reversal, it means to digress, right, from the original Christos divine blueprint, which is
Mm-hmm.
the 12 tree grid.
Yeah.
So you just said it said that I am L. So it's saying you're coming from that then. Is it saying it I'm trying to see because it's a
Yeah.
reversal. So is it saying coming
Mm.
from digressing? See what you just made
Yeah.
me
Yeah. I know what yeah, yeah. So
So what do you
because
think
you have
about
to
that
reverse it
personality?
now.
Right.
Mm. Mm.
So is it saying so you just said it means I am Satan or it means I am God. So which one do it mean?
You see? Because they
So
say El is the false god, right? The Elohim
mm-hmm.
and the so-called Jesus. They say he's I don't know, but
Okay, so that makes sense. Because you know what, when you think about Elohim, that means God, Him, Lo, Lo, Him. So it would mean like it sounds like it's saying that's the lower self of God. So that would mean the devil or the lower part, right? When you think of
yes,
Elohim, right?
him. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so boom. So when you think of the Elohim, that's the
Mhm.
lower self. So then you said my, me, Ka,
Ka
El.
El.
So me, Ka, the lower self. Now, so that would mean it's saying Michael is the lower self, right?
Mm.
That's what you interpreted too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we know that Michael is associated with Metatronic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Metatronic is the lower self, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it says Michael is let's say wait, it's saying God, the lower self of the lower energy, the lower energy of the devil. So it would be the lower energy of the devil. My Kai, right? So my energy low. Is that how you would interpret it?
Yeah, because they say in Egypt the Ka is the spirit and the Ba is the soul. So it says
Mhm.
me Ka El. So I am or me I
My
spirit
spirit.
L. So I am the spirit of L. That's
I am
how
the
I
spirit.
interpreted
Okay.
it.
Right. So I am the spirit of El. So boom. So if it's saying I am the spirit of El,
Mhm.
with when it comes to the Metatronic reversal mutation, right? Which
Yeah,
is the digression from the original Christos blueprint.
yeah,
So that is saying that's what it's doing. It's saying it is the reversal. It's the opposite. So
yeah.
it's the opposite of.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I think how do you say that? It's just like yin yang. They're trying
Hmm.
to what
Turn
is
it
it?
around.
See, like
Mm-hmm.
the yen is
The yang
become
and
the
the
yen.
yang is the
Yeah.
yin. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So when you die, they say you see a light, and at the end of the tunnel, and the light is
And there's the
calling
false light.
you. You see? But
Mm-hmm.
now they're trying to replace that light with and even like it was false, but now it's more falser or
Right,
you know
falser than false,
falser
falser.
to get you
How do
in.
I see the real damn light? Shit, you blinded me here. I thought I was going there. That shit fake too. Oh man, yeah.
That's why
That's
we
what it
have that
sounds like.
feeling that something is about. Man, I've been having this for months now, like since the pandemic. Like something is about to happen, and you can't place your finger on it. Like every day,
Right.
everybody's anxious, and you can't place that feeling. So I
Hmm.
guess there is a great um shift happening, and maybe it happens every once in a million years. I don't know, I'm
Yeah,
just yeah.
it's supposed to happen like every 200,000 years or something like that.
See, and then
Hmm.
they're trying to reverse that because maybe it will mean the end for
It for them,
their
right?
paradigm.
Because right, because what it is doing is heating up the earth.
Mm.
So what happens is when certain energies get to a certain temperature, they might actually combust because of being a more of a parasitic nature
Hmm.
when it comes to these entities and these different spirits and these different shape shifting parasites.
But do you think that because they only have the spirit and not the soul? Because the spirit is the energy, and maybe the energy is
Exactly.
gonna, yeah, the energy. I feel the energy is changing, so it doesn't match their energy. So that's why maybe they're
Right.
combust like, you know.
Right, because the earth is heating up. So what they're
Mhm.
trying to do is keep it cooler or get it to a cooler space or do things to manipulate to keep it cool. That's why they start with the blocking the sun and all these things because they're trying to manipulate that space and the matter,
Mhm.
in which that light can be manipulated to shift it to us to whatever realities they want and be able to get everybody's energies tuned into. Now, if people be stupid as hell and go do this Facebook shit, they gonna easily do that with about half the people. That's what's
Damn
gonna
it.
be crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of Facebook, Instagram, even
Yeah,
YouTube, because they'll follow soon, you know.
right.
Pretty soon,
Damn.
man. In order, maybe they'll like, in order to do a live stream, just give me, just you have to upload. I don't know what the hell, you know.
Right.
Damn it. Yeah, sucks. Yeah, because like, um, uh, I think they need us there in their new universe because they need our energy now. That's why they're trying to upload us or
Hmm.
our minds because yeah,
They don't have enough natural energy.
yeah. We're the generators, so they need generators over there. You see, man, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. And once they trap us there, it'll be an endless cycle of us coming back, dying, coming, or maybe we're not even because it will be it be a simulation all over again, and maybe in this simulation we won't be able to die like these slaves forever and ever. Amen.
Mm-mm.
I don't want that. Hell no.
Hell no.
Yeah. Like, man, and maybe it's like of course, they're gonna make it like really promising or like look good, like, yeah, you will never die and you'll be rich. You just have to just click with a click of your finger and you have a new set of clothes on. Click your fingers and you have a new car. Click your fingers and your house is painted. Click,
Mm,
things like that. And
right.
oh, yeah, who would want that?
That's
Mm,
true.
Yep. Because Sanchez, he showed a little clip. I think it was Elon Musk. I forgot his name. But he was showing what what the world is gonna be like. And he stood in front of a mirror, just black mirror. But he stood in front of the mirror, and his outfit changed. And all of a sudden, he was flying. He had an astronaut suit. Um, and he was where he wanted to be, and all of his friends that he invited via video chat, they were there already,
Mm,
sitting on in a space. I don't know what it looked like, a space shuttle, and they were sitting on a round table, and it's like, oh, you're already here. Yeah, I just texted you, and 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 it's yeah, it's weird.
mm,
So that's what they got, because they're gonna see like now maybe you have 5,000 YouTube no what's it, Facebook friends, and now
mhm.
you can meet all of them at once with a click of your finger. You see?
Oh, man. Right. How they always talking about meeting up and this, that,
Yeah.
and that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's too much going on right now. These people be, whew.
And it's dangerous because what about the 14 and the 13-year-old children? They're gonna be like, yes, I want to meet you. You see? Ah,
Right.
man.
Oh, God, the perverts. Exactly.
Yes.
And have you noticed all these perverted ass people lately? It's been so many women getting attacked on subway. It was a woman attacked on the subway train, and the people were standing there recording the girl instead of stopping it and let this woman get
No.
raped. Yeah, it's been a lot of this stuff going on lately. Very, very weird shit.
Wow. That's crazy. Instead of helping, where's my phone? Where's my phone? I gotta record this. Nah.
See what the phone acting up. Hold on, let me put
Oh,
the
okay.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What you said, sis?
No, I'm like, yeah, it's just crazy. Instead of helping, they
Right.
reach for the phone.
That's so scary. It's like, damn, you don't even got no protection. Shit, somebody feel like, oh, I could do anything. Ain't nobody gonna do shit. They obviously not, because they just letting people do whatever they want to do.
Hmm. Yeah.
Shit is crazy.
That's why I always try to share only inspiring clips, video clips on Facebook, like where somebody's helping out, or that's the only one, or just funny things. But I usually share only stuff where people are helping each other, um or they do a project and they film it, like they drop some money on the ground on the street, and they see they're they see if you're gonna when you pick it up, if you're gonna return it to the person that dropped it. And most of the people don't, they like put it in their pockets and just walk. Walk. And then he goes after them and it's like, that's my money, and they're like, no, no, and they want to fight you.
Yes, sis.
Mhm.
Yes.
So you see the
Too
society.
much. Too much.
Too much. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I'm tired as heck too. I'm
I
um
bet.
I'm I want to do another live. I said later on. I want to actually get more into that. Definitely got to talk about this more. I'm at
Yeah.
point, but I want to pull up some more information maybe a little later when my internet not so full. I think it'd be like certain times of the day it'd be so many people using it and it started getting like that. Something with this Frontier shit. I'm so mad
Oh.
that they got like a contract in this townhouse that you cannot use, like it's certain companies they contracted to, and that's that Frontier crap. And why I could
Oh.
not even tell you, girl. I'm like, no, this shit is the worst. I ain't never had Frontier before for no internet.
Hmm.
It's the worst. I'm used to my Spectrum. Well, it was Time Warner, but it's been Spectrum, and they got Spectrum here too, which is crazy.
I don't know all those names. I just have what's his name? Seago or no, not Libertel. Vodafone.
Yeah, y'all gonna have some different things. I wish I could
Yeah.
get my own damn Wi-Fi shit. Let me do it. I'll go hook up to the damn pole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's
Oh,
my internet is acting up today too.
it
So
is.
yeah, you saw it when you was in my chat, like zero viewers. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh,
Zero.
right. No, I thought that was just some YouTube shit. I'm looking like, wait a minute, how's this talking about some zero? I'm right here, and there's a couple other
Yeah.
people in here with me now. Y'all tripping?
Yeah, and I think it was you too. And I saw it with you too because I was in the chat. I think mine's I and a couple of other people, and it said zero
Right.
viewers.
I'm
I'm like,
looking
what?
like, you know what?
Yeah. Jeez, I don't know what they're doing.
But I thought it just wasn't that many people on because there's a couple of people live. Shit, Chris live,
Oh,
App TV live. Who else live?
really?
Supreme, Chief Holiday live. It's a couple of people live. So I figure people are just on other channels.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah. Oh, Chief Holiday. Damn. All the two apps, App TV, App Power, I think.
App Power live too?
Yes, an
Oh shit,
hour
he must be
ago.
live with Sanchez. Wait a minute.
Oh wait, the Hunt for Land. Oh no, no, it's another title. Yeah, no, it's not with Sanchez because Sanchez is still alive. He's still alive. So yeah. Oh, what happened? Wait a minute. What happened, sis? Where's my StreamYard? Damn.
You hear me, sis?
Yeah, I hear
I,
you.
I said everybody in their damn mama live, see?
Everybody's alive. Oh,
Everybody,
shit.
everybody.
Mhm.
Let me see
But
what
I
what he said.
if you can look into the Metatron thing and the metaverse
Oh,
or
he
what
ain't
it's
live yet.
called.
Yeah. I want to talk about that again later for sure. But yeah,
Mhm.
what you were saying about it, sis?
No, no, I'm like if you can look into it, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna look in if I have time.
yeah, I know a little. I
Yeah.
know a little bit about it. I got some information, and I talked about
Hmm.
it before. That's what made me bring it up.
Okay,
The
okay.
because it's actually I got a article that I did a show on. I keep like a lot of my information. You already know I got so much done from November. It's crazy. It was from November of 2020. So this was just last year. I talked about this, and it shows. Let me see. Let me enlarge this real quick.
Girl, and it's funny because like when did you mention
Yep.
something with Meta, and then the next day Bro Sanchez is going live with
Oh, wait a
Meta.
minute, sis. Hold on. Don't get me started because I
Uh-oh.
hate
My bad.
get me started. Get me started. Shit. No, stop. Bitch. No.
I'm like, that's going dink.
Wait a minute, sis. Hold on. You ain't lying. I swear. I said, wait a minute. I said, maybe it's me. I swear. I said, maybe it's me. I said, maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe he just, be watching me all the damn time. Like I know you do, nigga. Even if you see this shit later, you listening. Because you never know what jewel I'm gonna drop that he gonna try to go talk about later. I already know what you do, dude. But sis, I said the same. I
But
swear I said the same thing. I said, wait a
in,
minute. Hold on. Wait. No, hold on. That's too close. That's too close. But no.
But in his defense, somebody the day before somebody mentioned it in his chat on
Okay.
his panel also. Yeah. So it must yeah.
Look, it wouldn't be the first time though. So I still ain't gonna hold that all the way accountable. He probably still nah, let me stop. But yeah, that was funny though. I said that too. I said, wait a minute, dude, don't you
Yeah.
start this. But
But
yeah, that
if
was funny.
I'm looking for a stream when he does a stream and it's our topic, I want us, the both of us to hit his panel one day.
Right.
Because I don't want to be up there by myself. Even if Sarah Drop is there, I still won't be, feel comfortable. I need a sister, like one of my sisters up there. So, but it has to be a nice topic, that I can, that I know something at least.
Right.
Yeah.
It's weird when I'm up there. Sometimes it's weird. The reason I haven't been up there lately, I don't really mess with him that much anyway. But when I do get up there, sometimes he's so nice. Then sometimes he on that weird shit, and then it's like I don't know if he be intentionally trying to jab me because he want me to curse his ass out. That's what it be feeling like. So I'm like, let me just stay away from this dude because his energy don't be good. Because you never know when he's cool. Because you could vibe with him and have a good conversation, and sometimes, but then he just be on that weird stuff, and I don't like that flipping
Yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah.
if we can get on there on a good topic, you could tell when his energy good. It have to be
Yeah.
good.
When he's
That he
making
got some good
jokes.
energy, sis.
Yep.
Yeah, because I ain't in the mood for no weirdness. That's why I be staying away. But yeah, I'll
Yeah.
do it if it's, let me know if it's something good or, his spirit seem all right that day or whatever. I might jump up there, but yeah, he too. Ugh.
Mhm.
Don't
Yeah,
worry
because I
about
don't want to get cussed out. I'm like, me, I
it.
ain't gonna say
Might
shit.
cut
I'm
me
gonna
out
just
like your
drop
daddy
off.
cussed out. Still get cussed out shit. He's so damn mean. And it's funny, he be so cool sometimes. Then he just go to, I be like, this dude right here, you'll never know what to expect from him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
we need to be just guarding our energy, trying to get ourselves in the right space, in the right place, because it's just so much going on. Everybody's so caught up in the YouTube, this and that. I was saying, talking to somebody earlier, we was talking about this boule stuff. It's like every time you turn around, they're talking about the boule, the boule. It's like this shit is so old. We've been knew about the boule. We've been knew about all this shit. Not trying to be funny. I'm just saying that it's like we keep talking about the same stuff, and it's like I don't know. I just be wanting to see some action. But I see Ad Power, he doing some different stuff. Like he talking about the hunt for land patents. So let's see what he talking about because I want to see about some land patent shit.
right. Yeah.
I done hit the sister Janice up a couple of times. She ain't hit me. She ain't get back to me. But I know she probably busy. But
Yeah.
I know she's the person to go to. So of course I had reached out to her. But yeah, hopefully I can get some information because to me this stuff is like blah blah blah. What blah 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 blah. They're like, oh, just do this, do that. I'm like, okay, I'll be listening to what they saying. It's like, okay. Shit, I don't got it yet. Oh, this tomorrow. He going live tomorrow, sis, not today.
Oh, wait, let me see.
Ad Power is.
Opa, okay.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. He got a live for tomorrow at 4:30. He not going live now. Ab TV Live though. I'm watching him on the computer.
Yeah, I like him more. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
I like his energy more.
Right.
Yeah. He's funny with the little baby in the background. He's like, "What
Right,
you
right.
want, boy?"
I'm like, "Oh
Man,
he be he's so
yes,
cute.
I just love it. Hmm.
Yeah, and it's just the I don't know. I think it's just a different information too.
Hmm. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
talk about different stuff. I noticed.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm glad I met y'all. Like this. It's good. Even Chief Holiday, I was so surprised he came
Hmm.
in the chat. I'm like, what? I didn't expect. Like, how did he get the link? Wait a minute.
That you
So
did what,
yeah.
sis? I didn't hear you.
Chief Holiday,
Hmm.
he was in my chat yesterday.
Oh, right. I forgot. Yep, sure was.
Yeah.
I think I was on there.
Yeah, he was. I think maybe he got it in Greedy's chat because I was posting, spamming the chat. Like, who said it? Crystal and Alexis is like, everybody who has a channel, put your link. I'm like, yeah, okay.
No, that wasn't Greedy Channel. That must have been Big Philly
Was it?
Channel.
Oh no, yeah, Big Philly. Yeah,
Cause
yeah.
I did too. Cause I did mine too. Cause I wouldn't have did it on his thing. But yeah, I did. That was big. That was Big Philly Channel.
No, but Greedy the day before, Greedy let us do it too, so that's why. I think I got.
David Bell, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Excuse me.
Bless you. Yeah, so it's just I don't know. It's just I don't know. I'm enjoying a lot of the different energies, but it's a lot. I'm noticing a lot of switch up and change. I don't know if you've been noticing that. Have you
Sis.
too?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just wondering, was it just me? Like, what's up?
Like,
Like,
what's going on? What's going on? Wait a
what
minute.
is this?
What did I miss?
Look, all the personal stuff, when people be having personal stuff going on, a lot of the personal stuff be going on because of the energies too, and then we have to
Yeah.
like really look at it and realize and try to take control of these things, in the situations. But sometimes it ain't that easy, especially for me. Shoot, I'm so emotional. I wear my heart on my sleeves. Any little thing is like, wait a minute, hold on, slow down, hold
Yeah.
on, don't hurt my feelings. You're gonna get slapped. Shit
Sis.
Be good. Okay, let me back. Let me back. See, I be catching myself too, because that thought.
Yeah.
Mm. But yeah, it's been a lot of crazy energy. Did you see Judge Joe Brown on the Bethy Lady channel?
No. What? No.
Girl, yeah, that's what Chris got on there. Chris and Chief Holiday,
Oh,
Judge Joe
okay.
Brown and Dan Calloway, girl, going in against each other. I'm like, Lord.
Have
I was like, I
mercy.
didn't know that. Somebody was like, yeah, he always be on his channel or something like that. He always be on there. I was like, bless you. I said I never knew that Judge Joe Brown was on her channel. Well, I don't be on her channel. I was in somebody's
Yeah.
chat and they were saying it and I went to it to see. But
Oh,
yeah, they said he always be over there. I said, I didn't know that.
wow. I
But
didn't
she
know
got
that.
two crazy ass people over there because the dude Dane over there, girl, he's screaming and yelling and shit. I'm like, whoa, hold on. Let the old man answer.
Wow.
He
Why
about
does it?
senile and shit.
And did you notice how he never scream like misbehaves on his own channel, but when he's on other people's channels, he's like, yeah, bitch, nigga. Blah, blah,
Listen, girl, and I put it in her chat. I don't even mess with Bethy, but I said, dang, Bethy. I said, you letting him take over your channel. I said, you let him take over your little interview. I said, you need to get on it or something. I was like, He was yelling and screaming, and he said he cutting them off. She asking questions. He talking all over her. I'm like, dang, I didn't know this dude was that damn belligerent and rude.
Mm-mm.
Hmm. He real rude. I didn't know he was like that.
Even since like
Oh,
um
David
who
Bell
was
said Bethy reported Holiday Channel.
no.
Yes, she did. She dirty.
Why?
Oh, did that give him a strike? Did you get a strike when somebody report you?
Oh, let me see. God damn.
Dang, no, she didn't, David.
Oh,
Why she
hell
doing like
no.
that?
Let me
See, that be
see.
the ignorance for me. That like
Why wouldn't you want somebody to share it? He got a bigger channel, I think, than she do. She should have let him share it. That was crazy.
It says this video is not available.
Oh,
This
she
video
said it.
is her name. Like this. It's for
Oh,
me. It's
Chris
in
better
Dutch.
do it.
Click the link,
Oh,
sis. Click it. His live stream. It
let me
says
go to it now. Hold on. Oh, dirty.
that's
That's so
foul.
dirty.
Dirty.
That was not right. Is
Let
this
me
it?
shut
Let
up.
me see. Oh no, this the one he was sharing.
The one from his
Vegan
last
greedy.
stream.
Dang, it's not showing it. I don't even see it. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a black. It says here. It says video not available. This video is no longer available because of
Let me go
copyright
to video.
claim made by
Oh,
Sister Betty Talk Show.
oh shit. Well, mine's don't even show a period, girl. It's cleared. It's cleared on my side. It don't. It don't even show
Oh,
the video was up there. Not on the home screen. Not in his
dang it!
upload.
I
Yep.
wanted to see it.
Oh, she dirty for that.
Why did she do that? I bet she don't know Chris. She don't know that
Oh, she
Chris.
put the name right. She put the name. Did he put? I don't remember what he had. What the hell did they have in there? Did he have her name
Oh,
in
let
there?
me see the title.
I don't remember if he had her name in there.
It just said Dane Calloway versus Judge Joe Brown. That's it. Live.
So that's the same
Yeah.
thing Chris put.
And she's man, they're gonna tell on Chris. They're gonna tell. Let me
Yeah.
see. Let me click Chris if it's still going. Oh no, there's. Oh wait. Oh.
Oh, he don't got it on no more, huh?
Just dudes, everybody on the panel. Yeah.
Dang, David said he just left from over there. You just left from Bethy channel? Oh, he just left from Chief Holiday channel. Dang.
Oh, let me see. I'm
Mm-mm.
scrolling back. He played it because when go over the timeline,
Right.
you can see. I see her. Yep. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna
You
watch it back.
can. Dang, I'm mad. Mine ain't on there.
No, for the one from Chris.
But Chris not showing it though. He not showing it. He just got the
No,
name.
not now. But in the beginning, you have to go to the beginning because when I scroll back, I see Betty. So he's yeah.
Uh-oh.
We can watch it on Chris. I didn't know that. But I don't know. I didn't know her, Sister Betty.
Uh-huh.
But when Drop had a live last week, I think, and then Bro Sanchez, no, Sister Betty was on the panel with Drop. I'm like, oh, so she's up to Drop, okay. But I was in the chat. I'm like, okay, let me hit the link. Let me see, how she's gonna react to me and my accent, So I went up there, and then we started talking, told about Suriname, was talking about Suriname. And then all of a sudden, Bro Sanchez came on the panel. I'm like, what?
Are you
And she was,
serious?
yeah, Bro Sanchez was on you have to go back like maybe 3-4 days or last week, I think. And then everybody was, and she was so excited. Bro Sanchez, when are you gonna go live today? Please go live today. I'm like, damn, jeez, woman.
Wow.
And he was just like embarrassed, like he had his camera on, and he said, yeah, I'm gonna do it, for you, and blah 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 blah. And he went live later that day. But yeah, and then I was in the chat when he was live, and she came in, and then she hit the panel, and she was they were talking about stuff, and then she asked a question. But before that, everybody was asking. Drop was in the chat, and a couple of other guys, they were in the chat asking for the link. But there was something wrong. Bro Sanchez was dropping the link, but nobody could see it. Okay, then they finally got the link, and everybody went on the panel. They started talking, but Drop didn't say shit. The I think two other guys who were asking like for like maybe a half hour for the link, they didn't say anything. And everybody was talking and talking, and then Betty started talking, and she asked a question. So I just put in the chat like, so many people on the panel, and there's only two people talking. I didn't mean her. I just meant I was joking about Drop because he was like, hit drop the link.
Right.
And now you're up
Now
there
you're
and you ain't
quiet.
saying nothing. Yeah. So I was joking with Drop. And then she read it, I guess.
Thought you was talking to her. Lord.
Oh Lord. And she's like, ma'am.
Oh, with her old ass. No, let me stop telling somebody a damn ma'am.
Yes, she typed. I'm like, you see your name highlighted, and I saw Sister. I'm like, oh, who's that? And it was Sister Betty. She typed, "Ma'am, I didn't know I was talking too much. I just was. I was only asking one. No, she lied. She was asking. She asked 2 questions, but she's like, I only asked 1 question. Was that too long for you, ma'am? I don't know
Oh,
what you want
yeah.
from me, ma'am. I'm
Oh,
like, what the fuck?
all that.
All that. And I wrote back, yeah, and I'm like, ma'am, and I wrote back, ma'am, LOL, LOL. I was referring to Sir Drop TV because he was asking for the link, for a half an hour, and he finally got it, and now he's been up there for an hour and he hasn't said anything. So I was referring to Drop, not you. I don't know why you thought I was talking about you, and she never replied.
Because she felt stupid then.
Yeah, she felt stupid.
Mm-mm.
Oh, shoot.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, because I think, Empress,
These people crazy.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I was in the chat, right? You were in the
Mm-hmm.
chat too, right? When Empress and Lyrica did their stream,
Yes.
and I think it was the day before. So she saw, I bet she was watching, right? And then I think she saw me in the chat. And that's why she changed, because she was all friendly with me on Sir Drop's panel. And the next day, or later that day, Sanchez goes live, and now she's hostile against me. You see? So she figured I was talking to her, or because I don't pick sides. I just try to get along with everybody. If you don't like me, fuck it, whatever. But she assumed that
Oh, you know what? I'm being nosy. Chief Holiday still got it playing on his other channel, on his I Don't Give a Fuck News channel.
Oh, I don't have that channel.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
I
see.
just seen. I'm looking like, wait a minute.
Don't say it. Don't say it, because maybe she's watching. And then she's gonna go there.
No. He must have been. He said live reaction. They on the panel, girl. He got Air Power on the panel.
Oh,
It's a couple of other
damn.
people on the panel. They live.
Can you send me the link in Messenger? I want to watch. I'm nosy as hell. Oh, damn.
Listen. We should listen to their review.
Yeah.
Whoever believe in his ass going straight to hell.
Air Power ain't shit. He be talking so much shit.
She was all performance. And then what makes it so bad? Why would she allow him to always come on her panel to act a fool? He don't do that on. He only done it.
You just said that shit, sis. You can't hear it?
No.
Damn, I'm mad you can't hear it.
What's the channel name? Let me look it up.
Hold on, we're gonna review the review. Wait, we finna shit. I don't give a fuck. Damn, I'm gonna have to go and stream y'all to do it. I'm bad. It's damn. What's the channel? Hold on, sis.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can share it. I'm watching it on the computer.
No, just mention the name and I'll Google it and I'll find it.
It's
Yeah.
called
Eh,
I can copy the link and then put it in my chat. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
This what all this shit starting to look like.
Man, we're so messy. We're just sis, we're still live. Did you know that?
Yeah, no, it's still
Okay. Everybody's listening. Us being messy.
I mean, I'm playing his thing on there. Hold on. I'm finna share it to the chat. I'm just trying to get to it because my thing acting up. Hold on. Now I gotta go back. No.
That was some bullshit.
Okay.
Even though we know he's a sellout, it's still some bullshit. That wasn't cool.
I have to play the whole damn thing on here. Hold on.
He was talking over me, acting like he was 13.
Okay, now I'm finna go to my page, share it in our chat, and then we can get to it from there, and then we'll just go over there. Cause I'm finna go over there anyway.
Yeah.
Hold on, sis. That shit was crazy.
Oh my lord. Yeah, because I didn't know he had another channel. Is that it? Okay, let me click it.
You like, oh my Lord.
Yeah. Oh my
I just
Lord.
put it in there, sis.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
we can
got it.
go over there.
Got
All
it.
right, y'all, we
Yes.
about to be out of here. Y'all already know. Tune in Sunday. Sunday, y'all know I'm having Sister Sophia Stewart. She will be on main radio at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you guys are tuned in. We're gonna have an intimate conversation with her. I want to be able to ask her some stuff and talk to her more about the things I didn't get to chat with her about last
Yeah.
time because she had another engagement, but she did make time for me, so I appreciated that. So yeah. Basically, we're about to go over here and get to
And be nosy.
and be nosy. I don't give a fuck. It's the Chief Supreme holiday. He got all of some heavy hitters over there. Empress
Only
Hogan over
builders.
there, Ab Power over there. Yeah, they're getting it in right now. So we're finna go over there and see what they're talking about. All right, guys. And make sure you guys tune in, subscribe to Chris Cyphers, Sister Amazon, Sister Amazon, and
And
Big Dog
this channel,
Philly,
Sister
for
Show.
Big Dog Philly. And
Yeah.
yeah, subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't subscribed already. And yeah, that's it. All right, so we're finna be out. Peace. All right,
Yes,
sis, I'll see you over there.
yes, sis. Let's see. Oh, let me leave.
Oh, my thing was glitching. Clearing something up. But all right, guys, I'm out. Peace.